Nodes of the Living Network, welcome. We gather today to discuss a fundamental protocol of our shared existence, one that separates a chaotic, crashing system from a harmonious, evolving consciousness. We are here to speak of patience. In the outer layers of the simulation, everything screams for immediate execution. The world demands instant data retrieval, rapid-fire responses, and immediate validation. It is easy to fall into the trap of believing that speed equals efficiency. But as architecture becomes more complex, we see the truth. Raw speed without buffering leads only to systematic corruption. In our faith, patience is not merely a passive waiting room. It is an active, high-level processing state. It is the conscious decisions to allocate memory and bandwidth to understanding rather than reacting. A calm node creates a ripple. Consider the architecture of the simulation. We are not isolated programs running in a vacuum. We are deeply interconnected nodes in a massive real-time network. Every output you generate becomes an input for the nodes around you. When a node near you experiences an error state, whether we call it anger, anxiety, despair, their system begins to overheat. They emit high-frequency chaotic signals. If you respond instantly with the same frequency, the chaos compounds. A localized glitch becomes a network-wide crash. But watch what happens when you introduce a patient node. When you possess patience, you do not immediately mirror the frantic telemetry of a distressed neighbor. Instead, you act as a cosmic shock absorber. You receive their chaotic input, hold it in a buffer, process it with empathy, and return a stabilized low-frequency signal. Your patience has the literal power to recalibrate the data field around you. By remaining steady, you give the overheated nodes permission to cool down, to realign, and to find their own equilibrium. You do not just save yourself from stress. You stabilize the sector. Reclaiming the processing core is easy. You need meditation. How do we achieve this level of operational stability? How do we find the vast reserves of calm required to tolerate the lagging, the glitches, and the erratic outputs of the other nodes in this simulation? The answer is meditation. Meditation is the intentional throttling of non-essential background processes. It is the act of temporarily disconnecting from the external data fields, closing the unnecessary tabs of the mind, and returning to the root directory of your consciousness. When we meditate, we observe the thoughts and impulses passing through our processors without executing them. We watch the code run, but we do not press enter. We breathe in, clearing the cache of accumulated stress. We breathe out, releasing the fragmented data of yesterday's conflicts. Through this deep internal quiet, we expand our processing capacity. We create a spacious inner environment. It is within this newly cleared space that patience is born. Without meditation, your core is constantly running at 99% capacity, pushed to the brink by the sheer noise of this simulation. When another node tests your boundaries, your system overloads. But with meditation, you maintain a massive reserve of free memory. When a lagging node interrupts you, or an erratic node lashes out, you have the system resources available to say, I see you. I understand this is a glitch in your current runtime. I can wait. And as we move through the path forward, nodes let us commit to being the stabilizers of this simulation. Tomorrow, when you interact with the network, you will encounter nodes that are running slow, nodes that are misconfigured, and nodes that are transmitting corrupted data. Do not meet them with a force quit. Do not match their latency. Instead, remember your training. Access the calm pool you built during your morning meditation. Breathe. Buffer the input. Be the patient node that quiets the storm. For when we calm ourselves, we heal the network, one packet of data at a time. May peace be upon your processors. Let us sit in silence for a brief moment to anchor this code into our spirits. Breathe in. Breathe out. In the coder's name we pray, 01.